all so much for joining us again today. And we're continuing our Madhava series. This is going to be a highly interactive series as we have been having this. And our current, we are discussing the life of great Vaishnavas. We started off with the very first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where we saw different Vaishnavas like Parikshit Maharaj, Suta Goswami, Shukadeva Goswami, and then who else? Kunti, Bhishma. So we have been discussing many of their lives. And at one point, we stopped at discussing the life of Narada Muni. And you all know that Narada Muni's story comes throughout the Bhagavatam, right? So Narada Muni comes in every canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So let me ask you a question. Narada Muni, who was the spiritual master of Vyasa? Who wrote the Bhagavatam? Anybody? You can unmute. Anybody can unmute and speak.
Narada Muni.
Narada Muni, yes. Narada Muni was the spiritual master of Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva wrote the Srimad Bhagavatam. So this entire Bhagavatam is almost like the biography of Narada Muni, because in every canto Narada Muni comes. So our Vyasadeva wrote this entire scripture as a dedication to his guru. So in every canto, he brings the presence of his guru Narada Muni. So we went through Canto 1, where Narada Muni's life was discussed, his previous lives, and then his current life as Narada. And then we went to Canto 2, there we saw the discussion between Brahma and Narada. Then we went to Canto 3. And then in Canto 3, maybe a little bit discussion, interference. I mean, Narada comes in a few episodes. Again, Canto 4, we saw Narada with Dhruva, Narada with Prachina Barhi, Narada with the Prachetas. And now we have moved on to Canto 5. Okay, Canto 5, Narada Muni has not seen much except for there is a description of Narada and the residents of Bharatavarsa. Who are the residents of Bharatavarsa? Who lives in Bharatavarsa?
We, Mataji, we.
Yes, we all live in Bharatavarsa, and our leader is Narada Muni. So the devotees headed by Narada Muni in Bharatavarsha, they all offer different prayers that is explained in the 5th canto. So again, our leader, Narada Muni, what his activities are is mentioned in the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So today, now that we have finished the 4th canto, we have done a lot of episodes with Narada and Prachina Barhi and the Prachetas. We have moved on to the 5th canto, where Narada would be our leader offering prayers to the Supreme Lord. So we'll start with the prayers. Om Adhyanatimidandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Rangayate Gurum Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Krishna Chaitanyameshwaram Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutane Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshakarini Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Bol. Okay, so we are starting with an icebreaker as always. Now, this is some of you are new, many of you have done this entire series. So you all know how the series works. So we start with an icebreaker, and our icebreaker for today is something different. I want you all to pick up a piece of paper and a pencil, or if you don't have a piece of paper and pencil, you can just use the word pad or any tool on your computer or on your phone and write a small prayer to Krishna. It should be composed by you. It doesn't have to be poetic, okay? It can just be a heartfelt prayer, what you want to tell Krishna. So write a small prayer. I will give you 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. It has to be spontaneous, okay? And then you will read out your prayer to me. So everybody in this call will be writing a prayer. So your time starts now. At Eastern time, 7:45, I will ask you all to read out your prayers.
Mataji, I'll be moving away from the laptop, Mataji. I'm giving you host, okay, Mataji?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, because something happened after that. When I gave you host, it got stopped sharing, Mataji.
Oh, Mataji, I stopped sharing, but I
Okay,
gave.
okay, okay.
Mataji, where do we write it?
You can write it in a piece of paper, or you can write it in notepad or any tool in your computer, a Word document or a PowerPoint, wherever you feel like. It can be a one sentence prayer. And if as and when you are ready, you can raise your hand and I'll ask you to unmute and start telling your prayer.
Can I write it in the chat? Because
Of
I'm
course.
eating.
Yeah, sure. You can write it in the chat. Yes, why not? That's a nice way of doing it. In fact, it's a better way of doing it. Put it in the chat.
Can you enable it?
What is that, dear?
Can you enable the chat?
Enable chat. Chat. Everyone, yes, everyone in the meeting can write messages.
Okay, let me refresh it.
Okay. Do you see my chat?
Yeah, but it says chat disabled.
Oh, sorry. I did for the Damodar kids. They were chatting. That's why.
Uh-huh. So are you able to enable it now? No?
Yeah, I can do that, Mataji. I don't have co-host. That's the only problem. If you give me co-host, I can do.
I gave you, no?
No, you did not give.
Sorry, I gave the wrong person.
He got it. Yeah. Everyone, yes. Now everyone can chat.
There are statements that say that one will be it's mentioned in multiple places. So what does it mean? Can one Lord become many? So then what is the meaning of that?
You have 2 more minutes. Okay, you have your last minute. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so the time is up. I'm going to read Haripriya's prayer. Haripriya, why don't you read your prayer? Why should I read it? You read it.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I wrote, Dear Krishna, I want to be able to surrender unto the lotus feet of Guru and Gauranga in this lifetime itself and help others achieve the same through preaching. I also want to develop taste for Harinam, so my chanting is sincere and not filled with distractions.
Wow. Look at this prayer. Oh my God, it has so many levels. It's about your desire. Your desire is to surrender. So that's the topmost desire a devotee can have. And not just you, you're wishing well for everybody. You want everybody else to come closer to Krishna by preaching. And more than anything, you want to develop taste for Harinam. Make your chanting sincere and not filled with distractions. That's a very sincere and genuine prayer. Very, very nice, Haripriya. Thank you so much for sharing. Very inspiring. Thank you. Okay, who wants to go next? Prahlad, are you ready? Okay, Prahlad, go ahead.
Mataji, can I say my prayer?
Of course, baby. You
Yeah.
can.
Thank you, dear Sri Krishna. Thank you for being always kind to me and nice to me. And I pray that I never deviate from your service and I always continue chanting.
How sweet. Oh my God. So you always want to continue chanting and you want to feel grateful to Krishna. That is such a nice thing to say. Thank you. Thank you, Prahlad. Very heartfelt. Who wants to go next? You can unmute whoever wants to go next. Prahlad?
Yes, Mataji. I'm praying to Lord Krishna that Krishna, I want your Krishna Bhakti Prema and please accept me as your humble devotee and also please give me the power to chant Harinam and keep me stable in your devotion.
Wow. Keep me stable in your devotion. That is so important, right? In this time and age. Very nice, Prahlad. Very sweet. Very, very sweet.
Mataji.
Anybody else who wants to go next? Okay. Shall I call out names? Suraj. I saw first.
Mataji, I wrote it in the chat. I'm
Uh-huh.
eating.
You want me to read it for you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll read it for you. I have many desires, but I have only one Krishna conscious desire, which is my ISV temple is just a big. Oh, Krishna, look at this. He's written so beautiful. He says, my ISV temple is just a big house, and I want my temple to have an actual temple. So the devotees feel more dedicated to spiritual life. Oh, Krishna, look at that. What a beautiful heart you have, Suraj. It's so moving, heart touching, very, very nice. Each one of you here are real gems. Very nice. Anyone else? Tulsi Manjari. Okay, Smriti.
Hey, Krishna Mataji.
Nice to hear your voice. You're back.
Thank you, Mataji. I had a lot of schoolwork for the past few days. I'm not sure why, but okay. Oh, my dear Lord Krishna, thank you so much for all the love and guidance you have given us. You gave us knowledge, food, a place to stay, a family, and much more. If I listed all the things you did for us, it would be beyond the sun. I wish that I could think only thoughts of you and not the foolish thoughts that I normally have, and that I could at least spend 10 minutes a day just for your service. I wish that there was an ISKCON temple and a place to pray within every 100 miles because our temple in Charlotte is just a house.
Krishna.
Please bless me that I can surrender onto your lotus feet. Thank you.
Yeah, she wants her mind to be always fixed on the lotus feet of Krishna. So nice. And she wants every 100 miles to have a temple. Wow. And especially where she stays, Charlotte. Amazing. Very, very amazing. We have so much to learn from all of your prayers. Thank you all so much. Haripriya, you have something to say? Haripriya, Shreya, who else didn't go? Tulsi Manjari, Hamsi and Dhanvin. Yes, Tulsi Manjari. Is that Haripriya? Haripriya. Okay. Okay, I really enjoyed this first part, which was sharing your prayers. Yes, Tulsi Manjari and Haripriya, you've been unmuting, but you're not speaking.
Yes, Mataji, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Dear Krishna, thank you for giving us this world to live in. Thank you for my soul, and thank you for all my family and friends and all the other devotees that surround me. Thank you for giving us Srila Prabhupada and the knowledge you bestowed on all of us. And lastly, thank you for giving me the opportunity and privilege for being a part of this community and ISKCON.
Wow. Thank you for my soul. I really appreciate that. Not many people think that deep. So we all belong to Krishna, and we should feel grateful that we can even exist because of Krishna's desire. That was very sweet. And she said, thank you for Srila Prabhupada, which I always feel is very true. Without Prabhupada, our lives would be such a waste. Right? So nice. Thank you, Tulsi Manjari. Very, very nice. Okay. So if anyone else, thank you, another minute, anyone else wants to share? So we constantly learn from what others reflect and think, what they pray to the Lord. So that's a very nice exercise. Now we'll move on to the subject matter of today, which is Narada Muni offering prayers in the 5th canto. So representing the devotees who live in this land of Bharatavarsa, our leader Narada Muni is offering prayers. Let's see to whom he is offering prayers and what prayers he is offering. So I'll ask someone who hasn't spoken yet. Haripriya, can you unmute and read text 10?
Hare Krishna. Text 10 in his own known as Narada Shastra. Bhagavan Narada has very vividly described how to work to achieve the ultimate goal of life devotion through knowledge and through execution of the mystic yoga system. He has also described the glories of the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The great sage Narada instructed the tenets of this transcendental literature to Savarni Manu in order to teach those inhabitants of Bharatavarsa who strictly follow the principles of Varnashrama Dharma how to achieve the devotional service of the Lord. Thus, Narada Muni, along with the other inhabitants of Bharatavarsa, always engages in the service of Narayana, and he chants as follows.
Good. So who's Narada Muni worshipping? What's the name of the deity, Haripriya?
Narayana.
Narayana Rishi. Very good. And what are they praying for?
We're praying for.
You just read it.
Achieving the devotional service of the Lord.
Correct. And all of you prayed for the same thing. You all prayed for the same thing in various ways. So you are true residents of Bharatavarsha, true followers of Narada Muni. Very nice. Okay, let's see who else didn't unmute so far. Hamsi and Dhanvan. One of you, maybe, I think Dhanvan is older, right? So do you want to read text 11? Okay, they are on mute. So we'll have Shreya. Shreya, can you unmute? Okay, Shreya is also on mute. I'll give the chance to, can Pranav unmute?
Yes, Mataji. One sec, Pranav. Can you read? Can Mataji hear you? What paragraph do you want me to read, Mataji?
Text 11.
Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Narayana, the best of all saintly persons, the supreme personality of Godhead. He is the most self-controlled and self-realized. He is free from false prestige, and he is the asset of persons who have no material possessions. He is the spiritual master of all the Bharatavarsa, who are the most exalted human beings, and he is the master of the self-God. Let me offer my repeated obeisance to the devotees. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you. One quality of Naranarayan that stands out to you from this prayer, Pranav?
Hare Krishna. Mataji, one quality of Naranarayana. I don't know.
You just read it, so you should know. What is one quality of Naranarayan that stands out to you?
He's the most self-controlled.
Very nice. He's the most self-controlled. He's free from false prestige. Very nice. So these are different qualities of the Lord. He's the personality of Godhead. He's an incarnation. So definitely all the great qualities will be present in the Lord. So very good, Pranav. Good job. And then we have text 12 and let's see, who else didn't unmute so far? How about Vinita? Vinita's out. I think she stepped out. Okay. Who else is there? Okay, anybody can. Okay. Tulsi Manjari, read the last
Narada, the most powerful saintly sage, also worships Narayana by chanting the following mantra. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is the master of the creation, maintenance, and annihilation of this visible cosmic manifestation. Yet he is completely free from false prestige. Although to the foolish he appears to have accepted a material body like us, he is unaffected by bodily tribulations like hunger, thirst, and fatigue. Although he is the witness who sees everything, his senses are unpolluted by the objects he sees. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto that unattached, pure witness of the world, the Supreme Soul, the Personality of Godhead.
Very good. So in this verse, what is Naranarayan described to be? How is he a witness of everything? Because he's also what?
His senses are unpolluted.
The senses are unpolluted and what else?
He is unattached.
And he's the soul, right? So that way,
Yes.
everything that is happening. Okay, now let me throw this question to the entire forum. Anybody can answer this question. Where is the residence of Naranarayan? Either of the Prahlads can answer. Okay, yes. Okay, anybody else would like to answer? Where do you think is the residence of Naranarayan Rishi? Any guesses? Pin drop silence. Do you want a clue?
What's the question?
So is it going to be somebody who will be supervising me?
What's that?
So what I'm trying to ask is,
What's the
I have to
question?
join a Zoom or a Teams meeting, and then they will provide me some Excel sheet or something,
Mataji, I can't
and then
hear
I have
you.
to download it and
Residence of Naranarayan.
Can you mute? We can't hear Mataji because of some background noise.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, where is the residence of Naranarayan? Anybody? Any guesses? It's not in the slide, but any guess? Yes.
Badrikashram?
Badrika, yeah.
Very good. Badrikashram. Very good. Very good. Anybody knows where Badrikashram is?
Up in the mountains, Himalaya.
In the Himalaya.
something so much I was supposed to work on.
I
That's
can't
what is
hear
my
you.
curiosity.
Yes, yes. So today, our project for both the groups, group task, you'll be split into 2 teams, and you're going to do your research. You're going to use Google as a tool, any search engine as a tool, and you will do your research and get back to me. You'll get some time to finish your project that I'll give you. So the time is 7:59. Yeah, you can get back to me at 8:15. You'll have 15 minutes. And these are the two teams. So the two teams, team one will do, both of you are going to do research on Badrikashram. Okay. If at all we plan a trip to Badrikashram, we want all the facts ready. So that is what you're going to work on. So team one will find images, different images of the temple and the nearby areas of Badrikashram. And you will also find the importance and different facts about the Dham, about Badri. What all is there in Badri? The facts about Badri, the importance of this place, and you will get as many images as possible. So what you can do is, you have been working on this Madhava class for many, many months now, so you know how to do it. As a team, you all will get together, you will use whiteboard or you'll use any tool to gather facts from the internet, put pictures together and present that after 15 minutes. And team two will make a virtual tour to find places to visit around this area. Supposing I am planning to go on a yatra to Badri, you will have to be my virtual tour guide. And you have to tell me what are the different places, the different temples, what route I can take, and how I can actually visit this holy dham. So one of you will do a parikrama. Basically, you will find the places to visit, a virtual tour. That will be team two, and team one will find images, facts, and importance of the Dham. Okay. I'm going to put this on the chat, and then we'll split you into teams, and we want you to start working on this. And at 8:20, I said 8:15, but I want to give you 5 more minutes. At 8:20, you'll be back, and then we will hear your presentations. Group will be now divided. Vinita Mataji, you're there, or shall I divide?
Mataji, I'm on the phone. Mataji, can you divide?
I'll divide. Okay. Let me first.
So only one break room, one of people will be here.
Correct. Let me just put this on the chat. Here, you have it on the chat. And I want screen sharing. Let me give screen share to everybody, okay? Advanced sharing option, all participants can share, okay? Okay. So now we can do the breakout rooms. And only one breakout room, right? So,
Yes, Mataji.
why is everyone going to one? I don't know. I don't know if there is one thing. Doesn't work.
No, but you have to select Mataji. You have to select. Select manual. In that manual, you will see all of them. When you select manual, you have to click on each person who you wanted to go to the next group, room one.
I don't know. Sorry. It didn't work for me. I just made everybody go to the breakout room if it's a one room. No one. Just give me a second.
Sorry, Mataji, Pranav is not that he left for karate.
No, I'm not able to. I don't know.
What happened, Mataji? You want me to do the breakout room?
If you can, Mataji, it's just putting everyone into one. If I choose one break, it goes to the break.
Okay, let me see. I'm on my phone too, but let me see, Mataji. Can you close the breakout room right now?
I thought I closed.
You closed. Only 2 participants are here.
How come? Everybody went to the other room.
Yes.
Problem. If I do one room only, everybody goes there. I don't know how to do the.
No, you have to. So, one sec, I'll select and put one.
Just not this people. I really don't know.
Yeah, everybody is back, I believe.
Okay, can you make?
Yeah, I'll try to do the breakout from here.
Because if I do one room, everybody goes there. Mataji. I don't know how to do this one room thing.
That's okay, Mataji.
Oh, will let you to do it from the. Mataji, we can't do it from here, from the phone.
No, Mataji, phone options is not there. I'm checking. In more, we don't have breakout.
Yeah, I don't see breakout room option. Mataji, okay. So when you can you select breakout? So what are the options that you get there?
I'm just doing it. I'll do it my way, Mataji. I don't know how to do this one.
Otherwise, do two
Sure,
breakout
sure, sure.
rooms.
Do 2 rooms, Mataji. No problem. Do it like as you do.
So when you do 2 rooms, it automatically splits the group. Otherwise, you also have the option. So instead of automatic, you just press the radio button below that says
Hare Krishna Mataji, can you enable annotate?
I know, but I don't know how to do it. I know whiteboard is there, all participants.
Okay, you see that huge shield thing?
What is that, dear?
The shield thing.
Shield thing.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Is there a shield? There is no shield, Panna. You know what? When it's in, oh, the security?
Yes, that. Click it.
Okay.
And you might see allow a participant to blank, 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 blank.
Yeah, chat, share screen, rename themselves, start whiteboards, collaborate, start meeting, start recording, request, remove. No, the problem is it has to be set in the main Zoom settings.
This is the main Zoom.
Because I mean to say in Zoom.us when you're setting up your, I don't know what else to do there.
Okay, can you make me co-host quickly?
I'll do that. Okay, I made you co-host.
Okay, thank you. Security, collaborate with Zoom and share screen flow. Okay, wow, this is really strange.
That's why I told you it has to be in the main settings. Sometimes we switch it off because some classes we don't need annotate. And the kids
Okay, let me go to room 2, okay, and try to help them.
maybe just try to use the whiteboard.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mataji, can I join room 1? Mataji, can I join room 1?
Want to go to room 1, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
room 1. I just had to get on my computer.
Mhm.
So can you put me in the room 1?
Okay, baby, you're going to go to room 1. Oh, but how do I do that? Wait, just give me a second. I'm so bad at this. You are which Prahalad? I see 2 Prahalads. One
Uh,
have not joined, so you go to room 1. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Group 1 is done.
One is done. Very good. Okay, I'll call the other group as well. I'm just going to close the group. Okay, Hari Bol. Very good. I'm so glad you all finished your task. Now we'll have group 1 present their findings. Yes, please go ahead.
Bharatavarsa is located in the Himalayas. It's very cold and covered with snow. It was visited by Uddhava 5,000 years ago, and Dhruva Maharaj was living at that time at Bharatavarsa.
Excellent. Next. Prahlad?
Oh yeah. Covered by ice almost all year, it's very difficult to visit for an ordinary man. Vyasadeva resides in a place called Samya Parasa in Badrikashrama, which is next to the river Saraswati, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his incarnation as Narayana engages in austerities to teach people of the world how to achieve self-realization.
Excellent. Very good. Haripriya.
The abode of Narayana is situated in the northernmost part of the Himalayan mountains. And in Bhadraikashrama, King Muchukunda engaged himself in the worship of Lord Krishna, tolerating all kinds of pains and pleasures, and the other dualities of this material world. And another thing that I found out that was kind of interesting, that it's not on Google Maps.
So
And then here are a few pictures.
amazing. Thank you so much. I really loved these facts. It's not on Google Maps. And interesting. Muchukunda. He did austerities there. Very, very nice. Dhruva Maharaj was living in Badrikashram. Amazing facts, huh? And yeah, I've heard about Badrikashram where Vyasadeva was there. Naranarayan. Oh, excellent. Very nice. Very nice. And I like the way you started off the presentation with a general description of Badrikashram. It's located in the Himalayas. It's very cold. It was visited by so many people. So many devotees have been there. And excellent pictures. Very nice. So I see Badrikashram in summer, in winter, in all seasons. Oh, they have a Goshala as well. Interesting. Nice. And that's River Saraswati looks like. Nice. Great job. I'm so proud of you all. Very good. Very good. Team 1. Team 2, present your findings.
So Mataji, and when we looked at the Bhadraka Ashrama, we really couldn't find anything there. Because like Haripriya said, there's not much on the map except like the cow sanctuary, and the Yagyashala is just a place where you do yajnas.
Nice.
I feel like they did something like no photos allowed or something, because there's only photos of the area, not the individual things.
Interesting. Nice. Good, good, good.
So we only found, I guess, 3.
Okay, well, that's the Goshala, the next one. So clean, right? Look at that. Animal Protection Organization. Very, very clean. I don't see dung anywhere. Very clean. And did you see the calves are with their mothers? So nice.
And then I think there's a library here too. Like this is the only pictures I could find. Because like even if I went to like Google search, it's only of the area, not of the individual thing.
Mm,
And it's like only one of the actual deity.
wow. Wow.
And then there's a physical ashram.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Did you find a picture of Naranarayan? I mean, the deities of Naranarayan.
Mataji, so when we were looking for all the things to add to it, we got to get the deities. I think only, but I just searched them up.
Nice. Can you see the deity of Naranarayan quickly on Google, Smriti? Naranarayan Badri. Ah, the paintings are available. Probably type, yeah, Badri. Yeah, Badri. Yes, that's good. Yeah. See, these are the deities. You see this in Wikipedia, the first one. Yeah. No, no, the next one. That one. Nice, right? Temple. Badrinath. It's called Badrinath. I said Badrikashram because that's the word used in Bhagavatam. Badrinath temple. Yeah. Very nice. These are the deities. Like in the first thing, we saw the pictures of the temple, right? Yeah, snow-covered temple and all that. So here are the Naranarayan deities. Very good, Smriti. Very, very nice. Very nicely put together. I love the way you showed them in the slides. The Gopala was pretty to look at. So thank you for that virtual tour. And there's an ashram there that is called Badrika Ashram. Cool. And I like the, what do you call that, Smriti? Is that called, what view is it in Google Maps? Like I saw these houses view. What is it called in Google?
Oh no, Suraj showed it to me. I think it's called layers or something. Where you should it's also
That's a cool tool. Very nice. Thank you, Smriti. Thank you, team. Team 2. Okay, we'll have team 1 say nice things about team 2 and team 2 say nice things what they liked about team 1, team 2. Team 1 will say about team 2. So team 2, you can glorify team 1. You have something to tell about team 1?
I really like the research they did. It was a lot of work put into it and all the fun facts, and it is very interesting that you can't really find much on Google Maps about it too. So
I like
that was interesting.
Yeah, correct. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, Kuti. Yes, Suraj.
I like that there was a lot of information, and because of that information, I got to understand Kashram better.
Very nice. Good job, Suraj. That's the purpose of the session. Very nice. And team 1 can glorify team 2.
I like how they found a picture of the ashram. It's very beautiful.
Very beautiful, right, Karthik? Yeah, I agree too. It's very beautiful. Hari Priya, what did you have to tell?
I like the way they the way they laid it out and how they had slides and how they like they didn't write a lot on the slides, but they described whatever they had.
And I agree. Yeah, the way they presented it was very good. Great job, kids. So very nice. So you learned something today by yourself. I didn't teach anything about Badri, but you learned everything yourself. So congratulations. And the summary is we have to follow in the footsteps of Narada Muni in terms of how we offer prayers and visit holy places. Because you all know that Narada Muni is the transcendental spaceman. He's always visiting holy places and offering prayers. So we follow in his footsteps, offer beautiful prayers and visit holy places. So that's all for today. We'll meet again next week with another topic about Narada Muni. Okay, all good? Shall we end here?
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, thank you all so much. Ending the call. Hare Krishna.